everybody, it's Melissa from Buckeye Girls Wreaths and Things. I've rearranged my craft room and I'm not used to it. What else is new? We're gonna do, gonna start out with 2. We may do 3. They're right over there if I need another one. But I need some small Valentine's Day wreaths for Valentine's Day. For everybody's sweetheart. Oh, there's my sweetheart, Eva. Oh, no, there's my other sweetheart, Shauna. Yeah, I gotta get ready for Valentine's Day. I got all these sweethearts. Hey, Barb. There, Barb. I got all these sweethearts coming in all of a sudden. Well, and you know me. Anybody knows me after a year. I got maybe 3 small wreaths and way too many flowers. That's just me. I may start out with the pink one. Let's start out with the pink one. I'm gonna make a small bow. Did anybody see the video I did for the inner circle? I'm normally not nervous doing a video, but I'm sure nervous when I do one for Damon, that's for sure. I messed up my stats on Pinterest. I have 5,000 followers, and I said I had 1,000. That's how nervous Damon makes me. Hey, Robin. Oh, thank you, Shauna. Oh, glad you're home. Glad you got home safe, Eva. Hi, Peggy. I'm making, I don't know, 2, maybe 3 small grapevine Valentine's Day wreaths. I know I'm doing 1 in pink, 1 in purple, and maybe 1 in creams and whites. That's what I think I'm doing. I have 1 item to list in Etsy. I might as well list some more Valentine's Day. Last year I sold out of all my Valentine's Day wreaths but 1. So it's time to make a few small ones and restock. I made 6 small wreaths and 2 big ones last year. I have 1 left. That's all I have left for Valentine's Day, so it's time to restock. Hey, Jane. Hey, Mary. Hey, Melissa. And I cleaned off my craft room table just for Damon, which is really kind of funny. I was told by somebody that I needed to clean off my table to do some tutorials for Damon. I don't think they understand Damon. I think Damon would understand if my table was messy. Hey, Carolyn. Since I'm doing 3 wreaths, I'm going to start out and do 3 bows. Might as well do them all 3. Well, I have my, all the ribbon here comes from Deco Exchange. All this that I'm working with, all the pink, I got from Deco Exchange. And, this here was from Deco Exchange too. And I didn't like the other purples with it, so I'm going to just add a white. Oh, thanks, Mary. Yeah, Damon has some pretty stuff. When he had this, I seen it and I grabbed it. I'm like, that is so pretty. That'll be pretty for my Valentine's Day wreaths or Easter wreaths or spring wreaths. I'm making these 4-inch loops because it's not a very big wreath. You don't want a very big bow. We know we love big bows and we can't lie, but we don't want to cover our entire wreath with one. Hey, Shelby. Hey, Linda. I go back and add a center loop to this one. Cause what the heck? I may do 2, just because. I'm doing okay. My knee still hurts. I don't know what I did to it, but it didn't like what I did to it at the craft fair this week. That's for sure. Hey, Sherry. Alabama, my goodness, the girl. It's got to be warmer than Ohio. Do you have a space in your craft room for me? like at least for the winter months. My husband posted this week it was like in the 80s in Texas because he drives truck and he was down there. He said, that's it. I'm moving to Texas. And I'm like, honey, I'm ready. Let's get packed up. Anything's better than as cold as it is here. Okay. Now here's our last but not least bow. Because we're doing 3 wreaths. Because we can. And I got way too many flowers for the 3 I'm making. Oh, I didn't know that. Well, yeah. And if you have any arthritis and it's so cold, man, your whole body aches. And it's just no fun. I have a lot of arthritis in my foot because I broke it twice. And Thad's got a lot and got it in his arm because he broke his tendon when a trailer door came down on his arm. So it's always, it'd be nicer to move to someplace warmer. Wow, everybody, I've never been there. I heard it was beautiful. I guess I'd have to come visit you to tell you whether I liked it there. Oh, we may get rain too. This ribbon here came from Hobby Lobby last year. I don't know whether they have it this year or not. I actually have not bought a roll of ribbon at Hobby Lobby this year. I know. You guys are gonna croak to hear me say that. Miss Ribbon Hoarder hasn't bought a roll of Christmas ribbon this year from Hobby Lobby. We ain't gonna talk about Sam's Club and Costco. Just we ain't. Some people are collectors of great wine. I'm a collector of great Sam's Club and Costco's ribbon. Hey, Tamara. Oh, wow. Actually, my husband has family in Florida. Not sure where. I forget where they're at. But he has family in Florida. His cousins are down there. Okay, we got 3 bows. Might as well make bows while your glue gun heats up. Hey, Sherry. Hey, Ann. Hey, Josie. And I can always go back and fluff these. is just wiring them on. They become unfluffed. And if I decide I want to go back and add a little something something in the center, I can do that, because I like to add sometimes little gems or little brooches or something in the center of my bows. I think it just makes them look a little better, especially for the more romantic style of wreath that I'm doing here, because this is for your somebody you love, because this is a Valentine's Day wreath. Oh, let's start with purple. Should I put it here? Should I put the bow here? Thinking about putting it here. And then work flowers down each side. Okay, let's start out with this bush. I saved these for this wreath because they're little tiny purple flowers and they didn't match the wreath I was doing, but knew they would be perfect for this one. I am doing 3 grapevine wreaths tonight. Do I have more to do? I always have more to do, girlfriend. I have had 5 Etsy shop orders, and this week, so I have been going crazy this week, which I absolutely love it. Been very busy, but my knee would have probably preferred me to been more rested this week. I'm going to start with these. I also did 2 videos for Damon, which if you were the one is posted on Deco Exchange now. Craft shows. Oh girl, I have 2 more craft shows to go. And I just signed up for one in the spring. So my craft shows is not done. Yeah, I just signed up for the one in March. because I did so well at their Christmas show last week. It was actually the most inexpensive craft show I've ever been to. And so of course, you know, you think, well, it's a $35 show and they give you free lunch. This show is going to be the bomb. I did wonderful at that show. And the food was absolutely delicious. So, I guess that makes it a win-win. Me and Thad got a free lunch, and we had a great turnout. It was very well advertised, very well put together. Great, just an all-around great show. Oh, thank you. If you need any help, girlfriend, you just message me. I'll be glad to help you any way you need help with. I love to help others because I've had so many others help me. Okay. Let's see. Do I want those? I may add a couple of these. I don't know. I don't like those very well. Let's try a few of these. I don't know if I want those. Don't like the way they feel. Oh, Barb's kitchen is beautiful. She's got to be exhausted. She decorated this year in buffalo plaid, red and black buffalo plaid, and it's absolutely phenomenal. Now I just need to get her to come up and help me decorate the rest of my house. I have one tree up that has 3 ornaments on it right now, ladies. I could use a little help. I'm helping everybody else decorate here. Barb asked me earlier tonight, said, well, what'd you do? Basically, what did I do for my decorations today? Here was my answer. I put a Christmas wreath on my front door. The end. That's what I did today to decorate my house. yesterday, what did I do to decorate my house? I took the Halloween and just set it inside the front door. The Halloween wreath I had out there. That was it. That's all I had time to do. I had 3 orders from Etsy. 5 total, but 3 that I had to do. I had the stuff for them, so I listed them because I'd made them once before, because I sold the same item 4 times, which is absolutely crazy. So I just relisted it because I had the stuff to make it again. And so I had to make it again 3 times this week. Okay, here's our simple purple wreath. Yes, I did sell some of my decorations. That happens too sometimes. Yeah, I had this week I sold some of my own decorations. But then again, I decorated my house, and then I made that garland with the elves to put on my Etsy shop to sell. My husband fell in love with it, and he said, "Can't you decorate with that?" What? That's for Etsy. Well, I'll tell you this, Kathy. This is the way it is. With all designers, when you first start out, your stuff isn't as good as it is after you have years of experience. That's why the longer you're in, the more you can charge for you can charge for your stuff. Because of the quality of your work. I went to OSU for floral design. I have been designing flowers since I was 17 years old. So everything comes with experience. Just like this little detail. Most people wouldn't notice that this pipe cleaner is going to show really bad, but I did. And it's going to drive me crazy. So I'm going to put this embellishment in the center. Yep, the more you make, the more you do, the more bows you make, the more wreaths you make, the better your wreaths are. And it takes time and practice. I can make 3 grapevine wreaths easily with no talking by myself in 1 hour because of time and experience. Oh yeah, we ain't talking about my first wreath. I posted it on my page and in my group. In my very first deco mesh wreath. Oh, it was horrible. It was before Unique in the Creek, because it was like 15 years ago. I don't know, forever ago. And it was a poinsettia made with a wire frame. And it was a hot mess. I hated the deco mesh. Swore I would never use deco mesh again. Because I'm a grapevine, floral design kind of girl. Boy, has things changed. I just posted it so people on my page and that were getting to know me could get a good laugh. But you know, you do that. Well, Kathy, we never think we're good enough. We never think we're good enough. That is the creative in us. We always feel we're not good enough. To this day, I still feel that I'm not good enough. Even after all the compliments and all the people I have on my page and all the views I've got on videos, I still feel not good enough. Don't put yourself down like that. I'm just adding a little green. Hey, Jacqueline. I seen those beautiful poinsettias you were making out of ribbon. They were absolutely gorgeous. Oh, that's because I stalked Jacqueline's page. I think it's Jacqueline's Reason Things. I stalked her page. When you're on my page a while and you have a business page, I go over and stalk them. Then I start stalking you. Because you stalked me first. Right, Jacqueline? I'm just adding these little, I think they're little pansies. They remind me of my grandmother's. She loved her pansies. Exactly. We're a community. If you need help, just shout out to one of us. We'll gladly help. I mean, there's been quite a few people I've FaceTime and talked to about different things. I have Jacqueline and quite a few others. I've walked quite a few people through help who needed help on YouTube. And when I need design help and I need to ask somebody what they think of one of my designs, I normally either go to Barb or Shauna. Because they aren't afraid to tell me, what were you thinking? That looks like crap. But they do it in a privacy of Messenger, so nobody knows that they do it. That's what you need in a friend. I was going to use these. I don't think I am. I think they're too big. Let's see what else is in my bucket. What else is in my bucket? Yeah, I love the peonies too. I think I need a couple more down here. I found these at Home in the fall, and I thought, I'm surprised they have spring flowers, but I absolutely love them. So I picked them up because I thought, you know, those would be kind of cute even in a Valentine's Day wreath. Something different than the same old roses. And they remind me a lot of my grandmother. She always had pansies and Johnny jump-ups in front of her front porch every year in southern Ohio. This tail was a little too long. It's a little crazy. I don't know why I want to trim my tails backwards today. If anybody buys Damon's charity video that he's doing, he's doing selling tutorials this year. I made one for him this year. Yeah, here's the 2 wreaths I made so far. I made this purple one. Simple purple Valentine's Day wreath. Then I made this pink one. Very simple with pansies. And then I'm going to grab another one. I have a whole bunch over there. My goal is to have 6 small wreaths made for Valentine's Day. And another big one. So, I'm getting closer. I have 5 small ones. And then I have these. These might be some of my other small ones. I have these. And I have a key, a little skeleton key I'm going to hang from it. And I don't know what I'm going to do with this. But this is something else I'm going to work with. Yeah, they would be great for Mother's Day. They'll be great for my spring show. Great for the spring craft show. That's why I said I want to do at least 6. Ah, that's kind of funny. Okay. So who knew I was coming live tonight? Who knew I was going to do a Facebook Live tonight? Did somebody know or have an inkling that I was coming live tonight? Normally my business buddies know. This time I didn't tell them. It's like, surprise! This wreath has got some bending issues, that's for sure. Maybe I should flip it around the other way. Then it wouldn't lay right on the door though. Enough flowers and nobody will know. Oh, these little gems that I'm putting in the center of these wreaths, they come from the wedding section. If I cover it up with greenery, nobody will know it has an issue. Enough greenery will fix anything. I may redo the binding on it. Because it's like the binding right here is too tight. Okay. Then I'll just bind it right there. And that's all. Then that'll put it back in place. Hey, Barb. I know I got 4 rolls of the binding for a grapevine wreath, so guess I just have to find them. Hey Barb, go approve somebody for your group, girlfriend. I just got notification somebody wants in your group. Okay. I'm giving up on this one. I'll fix it later. Yeah, for those that didn't know, I help Barb with her group, she helps me with mine, and Shauna helps me with my group. Because a few weeks ago, my group kind of exploded. I think it was like 50 or so members joined my group all in one day. And when I started my group, I had over 100 members join in one day, so I needed help. My group is a free group, and if anybody wants in my group, and we support each other and we share our designs, and if anybody has any tips they want to give, I'm more than glad to have you do that. You're welcome to share Facebook Lives of your own in there. My internet has been so crazy this week. It's been taking me twice as long to upload and do anything this week. It just wants to go down all the time. I love this boxwood. Well, you're more than welcome to join the group. Just go to my Buckeye Girls VIP and answer the questions. It's a great group of ladies that is always willing to help each other, and we love and support each other in that group. We don't put up with bullying and crazy nonsense. We like to tell people, if you have a complaint or want to say something more critical about somebody's design, message them. Because it's rude if you don't. And you'll go. Oh, Barb will help you. It's wonderful to have a group and have your two best friends help you run it. Two people that you know have your back. Because for 14 days, I was in Facebook jail and couldn't do anything in my group. So those two ladies just kind of took over and did all the things. Why was I in Facebook jail? I was framed. That's what I'm going to tell you. I was framed. It was a setup. And I heard right after I got out of Facebook jail, Barb went in. Barb Pointer went in. It was definitely a setup. Just ask Barb. Oh, if you wonder what these were, this was on summer clearance at Michael's. This was supposed to be a wedding bouquet. Oh, nice talking to you. Have a safe trip to work. Okay, this is Daisy Explosion a little bit. I don't know why my... Hey, Nancy. Missed me? What do you mean you missed me? I do videos all the time. I just did a video this week on how to box a wreath bow. I need some more white. The only thing is that my video seems like, since I do so much YouTube, my videos are normally only like 7 to 9 minutes long anymore. There's not. It's nice when I. Well, lately I've been with. I have 4 shows. I've done 2. With all the shows and then I had 5 orders. With all the shows and the orders, I just don't have a lot of time to do as many Facebook Lives. But I try. I always upload 3 times a week to YouTube. That's a must. And I always try to at least do 1 longer live on here. Oh, I know. They've turned my notifications off. I've asked, hey, has this designer been live? And people will go, yeah. Well, I didn't see anything. Well, has this designer went live? Yeah. Well, I haven't seen anything from them either. They've turned all the notifications off. So if you want notifications, make sure you hit to turn the notifications back on. I've even went on a couple of my friends asked me to like their Facebook pages. And I went, what the what? I liked their page like a year ago. What do you mean, like your page? And here, Facebook has turned off where I like their page. So if you have a business page and you're getting these unlikes, because I get 2 to 3 a day sometimes, it's because they're turning off notifications. They're turning off that for where notifications and where you like the person's page. Then you don't see what they're doing. I need a little more white in this. Hey, Connie. Okay, here's our wreaths. We've done 3 of them. Nancy, you missed 2 wreaths, girlfriend. Here's the pink one. It's got It's got petunia, got pansies in it. It reminds me of my grandma. My grandma, you walk up to my grandma's house, there's two things you could see in the spring. Her lily of the valley, which smells wonderful. I have some on my back deck now, by my back deck. And it was nothing but pansies. So I did this kind of, because it kind of reminds me of her. And that was my grandmother on my mom's side. My grandmother on my father's side, we got stories to tell, and we don't have all day. Here, this is the purple one. These are for Valentine's Day, Mother's Day. I have a spring craft show coming up, and I thought, well, I might as well do a few little wreaths to start catching up, because it'll be here before you know it. And all my small Valentine's Day wreaths sold last year. I made 6, and all 6 sold. And the big one too. Yes, this one here is probably Barb's wreath. Barb would like this one, because her purple is her favorite color and her business colors. This is reminds me of her. And then we have this one that would be great for basically any decor. And it's very romantic and got the baby's breath and the daisies and all this. And with the pops of gold and rose gold to make it very, very romantic and springy. But because last year in December I sold a lot of these little wreaths like this, and people would guys would buy them for their girlfriends or their soon to be fiancés for Christmas, and add an engagement ring and put a note, "Will you marry me?" with it. So I have to get in gear and get these wreaths made, because there might be some of my customers looking for wreaths to use as engagements. And so I thought I'd make 3 up and list 3 more, because I made 2 heart-shaped wreaths. And I thought I'd make a few of these. And then I don't know what to do with them. I'm gonna make some of these up. Oh, 2 with a key, and say, "You have a key to my heart" on them, I think. But it was nice talking to everybody, and I've missed everybody. Sorry I've been so busy. Hope to be back on soon. I have a couple other ideas. I may even make another one of these in another color. I'm not sure what color. And then I also like to make another sifter arrangement. And I'm going to make a floral arrangement in a sifter. And Susan comes on when I'm about to say goodbye. Hey, Susan, which is your favorite? Do you like the purple one? I need 3 wreaths, girlfriend. Where you been? And you like the pink one? Or you like the gold one? Okay, Susan, which one's your favorite? I made 3. This one here reminds me of my grandma. Susan, this one reminds me of you. Which is your favorite? Paula, I didn't go nowhere. You can't get rid of me that easy. Shauna loves them all. Well, let's see what I can do. did I sell? What did I sell? I sold 5. I had 5 Etsy orders this week. 3 for the same item, and I'll tell you what that is. If you call me, Susan, I'll tell you what I made 3 of. At the craft show, there's a debate. I said I sold 2 wreaths, 1 elf hat, and 2 candy canes. My husband thinks I sold 3 wreaths, and he was sitting right there. I don't know. But I think I only sold. I thought I only sold 2. Yeah, I was in Facebook jail for a while, so I couldn't post on do anything on the group. "14 days I was in Facebook jail. And Susan wouldn't even bail me out. Can you believe that? Susan wouldn't even come bail me out. Susan, I've called you. Why haven't you answered the phone? I want to talk to you. Yeah, I sold all Christmas this time, which is kind of odd. Everything was Christmas. Oh, Paula, girl, we could have done time together. Girl, you need to answer the phone. I need to talk to you, girlfriend. Did you see my video on Deco Exchange? Did a video for Damon. Girl's got to talk to her grandma every now and then. I could not believe it. My first craft show, I sold 1. The rest of them didn't sell at all at the last one. They didn't even look at my arrangements that I took. I could have basically took nothing that was on the table, and I would have still done just fine because none of it sold. It was the weirdest. It was a very weird show. The reason I got in Facebook jail was because I shared, you know me, I like to share other people's stuff and share other people's businesses and stuff. And I asked a few of my friends, not many, to join one of my friends' groups harmlessly. And I lost my loop. And that's how I got in Facebook jail. That's all I did. And my friend that I asked to join her group, people to join her group, she wouldn't even bail me out. you had, yeah, oh my, we were in for the same reason. It wasn't like, I mean, there was a lady that asked, I think 70 some people to join my group. And I only asked like, I don't know whether it was 5 or 10 people. It wasn't many. Not when you have almost 3,000 friends. For crying out loud, I'd probably be in Facebook jail for life if I asked all my friends to join somebody's group. I'd be doing life without parole. Well, there was a craft store going out of business, and they had all kinds of these hearts. So I decided to pick those up and use them for my wreaths for Valentine's Day. No. I sell most of my Valentine's Day. I've said this on my page many times. For some strange reason, I sell most of my Valentine's Day wreaths in December. For that reason, I have to start my Valentine's early. I sold 6 Valentine's Day wreaths in December last year. Hey, Rhonda. And since I know I do that, since I know that's when my Valentine's Day wreaths sell, then I know that I need to get them listed in my shop. A lady told me last year when I was starting out, and I forget who it was, I apologized to her because I do not remember. She said she always sells all of her Valentine's Day before in December because of people wanting to pop the question and have a beautiful heart-shaped wreath and a diamond ring and say, "Will you marry me?" And and she had an Etsy shop, and I thought, oh, I guess it wouldn't hurt to make some small Valentine's Day wreaths. Having them in my Etsy shop before December wouldn't hurt at all. I made them, and I made 6 small ones, and every one of them sold. Hey, Evelyn. So what are you up to, Susan? Where are you causing trouble? I haven't seen you on a Facebook Live. And it's not because my notifications is turned off. Yeah, a lot of people gets engaged. A lot of guys wants to get a gift, something like a heart-shaped wreath or something to say, "Will you marry me?" So I try to keep the heart-shaped wreaths inexpensive for just that gift. Because you know they're probably spending thousands on the ring. Last year, one gentleman that bought a wreath from me, he actually messaged me multiple times because he was worried that his wreath would not get there for a Christmas gift. Okay, you don't want to stay in place, do you? My glue's cooling down. It did that earlier today. Oh wow. It'll be lonely when you get her moved out. Dang. My glue keeps cooling down. Oh, Susan, I can always call you and cry in your ear every now and then. Maybe that'll help you not miss the baby so much. I'll just call you and cry in your ear. Will that help? Yeah, you can get it. Yeah, you can definitely get it attached to. Aww. If anybody wants spoiling, they just go to Susan's house, that's for sure. Does that mean I get to move in next? don't know what these are I'm putting in, but it's different colors and a foil of leaves. It just looks like that. I don't know. What do you think it is? Weeds? I'm adding some weeds to it, Susan. Those things that grows in your flower beds that you try to pull out. I'm putting them in my wreath. No, the pot's in the next room, and please flush and wash your hands after. Oh, you're going to do Dollar Tree. I have a big floral center. I have a centerpiece I have to do, and I did an amazing centerpiece. Y'all ain't going to see. It's for a tutorial, my very first tutorial. I got it done. I did it for Damon for a charity for Christmas. Did that and did orders this week. Now, once I said no. No. Okay, there's my wreath with enough glue strings to make it a spider web. There's this wreath, this wreath, this one, and this one. Did you get flowers with pots in it? Yeah, I had flowers with pots in them at the craft show. I had arrangements and all kinds of stuff I didn't sell. Yeah, I have flowers with pink in them. I was using pansies. Susan, for crying out loud, I have flowers. There's my flower wall. Do you think I have pink flowers? I may have a few pink flowers. Can you find any that you like better? Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hey, Susan, call me. I want to talk to you about something. Love you, girl. Hey, Lynn. Bye, everybody. Talk to you later. Yeah, I have a few flowers. I do floral design. I have a few flowers. A few. Keep on crafting. Bye.